final and third episode of changing the stealth van, minivan into a stealth van. Please go down there and check that subscription button, check that like button, and ring that notification bell. All right, let's get back into the third and final portion of turning a van into a mini stealth van. All right, let's go. All right, so the cot is out, and this is where the chair is, under here. Okay, and now I have this whole area in which I can now set up the cot. I'm gonna have to move these tables and stuff over there. These right here have to go into my belly, and then here's the cot, so I'm gonna have to open it up. So let me start opening it up and I'll show you how we get that together. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a tour of the van, and I'll explain everything that we bought and didn't buy. And what I meant about that is, years ago, my wife and daughters and I, when they were younger, and now they're older and have no time for their own man. Just kidding. They're out. So long. Fly the nest. All right, but anyway, so all the stuff that's in here is from camping. We only bought 2 things, and the most money we spent on this whole conversion was $50. So a lot of people spend like thousands of dollars on their conversion van, and now that I just don't understand. Really, you're only using the van to fall asleep or to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So why spend all that money in here when you can have all that money in your pocket and going to bars and restaurants? Because, although we have the propane cylinder up here in the table and a barbecue stand, I like to go to the bar, have a couple of drinks, mix and mingle. And the wife, she mixes and mingles now, because all of a sudden she's a cacalone, as they say. So a lot of times we won't even be in here. We'll be at the bar and everything else, but it'll be a place for us to sleep. So what I'm gonna do too, I'm gonna have one more episode after this. I have to go on hiatus. Imagine me going to hiatus. I think I'm saying the word right too. I'm not 100% sure, but listen, I'm having major surgery to my back, so I'm gonna have to be out of commission for a while doing the videos. It's okay. It's okay. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, so be it. So I'm gonna do one more episode. In this next episode, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go boondocking. I think I'm gonna stay local and go to a Cracker Barrel overnight, and just to test it out. I'm not gonna use the barbecue and everything else, but I will test out, how it is to sleep on the cot here, and then have a little TV, and maybe I'll bring like a sandwich or something. But I just want to test it out, see how quiet it is, and how comfortable I would be sleeping in the van. All right. So let me just give you a little tour of the van, and come along. Let's go. Okay, so here's the back of the the van. Here is the extra chairs I have for sitting up, sit up ones. Underneath there are the beach chairs. Those are the low chairs I can't get in and out of. It's break my ass getting in and out of that. Over here the chairs, and then over here is spare cylinders for the propane. And this is a bait bucket, which I will replace with a turlet, so the wife could do her business over there. And this is the cot that I was talking about, how big it is. It's a bigger than normal size cot. That's comfortable, and if any of the groupies or hookers come, I can lower this chair down and then put another sleeping bag in here. But this is where I have my fishing poles hanging up on the side. Gotta have the poles. This here is a sleeping bag. Like I said, we have about 3 or 4 of them, so I use one as a pillow, and the other one, of course, is to sleep in if it's cold. So we got them from here, Marble. But hey, my wife smoked her brains out. We got 4 free ones. Hey, she'll suffer later on, right? But hey, I got a free sleeping bag. Okay, then here is, oh, that's from one of my groupies. She came by and asked if I could have it. I said, sure, you want to give it to me? Whatever you want, baby. All right, so this here also is, I got extra bungee cords, always good. And here, let me see if I can get a good view of it. This here is a tent. Now this tent, which I'll back up a little bit, will go over with the what is that? Trunk door, back door. Hey, back door. Hey now, the back door stays open. I shut the lights off on the inside. Back door stays open, but this tent goes around it on both sides, and it pops out about 5 to 6 feet, I think it is, out here. And when it does, it's able to come out of the tent or out of the van into the tent and chill out instead of sitting in here all the time and get claustrophobia. All right, then here's the side. Now this, I'll talk about this table in a second. Here's the inside here. So normally I would have this bucket outside here because I could cover for it. In there is extra sleeping bags. And here's where I mentioned I left the chair up. So I have the bed over there for me. And over here is for the groupies. And they can sit in there and tell me their problems. And then here I have buckets. So this is one of the only things I bought. My wife bought about 4 of them. You put them underneath there. And I'm gonna get, like I said, we got 4 of them. And here I can store, you know, my thongs, because I wear a thong. I don't wear men's underwear, boxes of briefs. I wear thongs. I actually wear them backwards. But I put these under there. I can put my thongs in there, and I can put more over here, and that's where we could have our dishes and pots and pans. Here's a mat that I'll put out onto the floor here, so you always keep a dry foot or dry feet. Here's a table that we found from the crackheads. Now I didn't take it out because it's still got some candy on it, if you know what I'm saying. And I gotta finish snorting that shit up. Oh, snorting it up. You know what I'm saying. Here's another little circle table. So basically, here's a nice little light I found. Actually, the wife found it. So how it works is you lower this baby. Look at that. And that we have 4 of them. So you have 1 on each side. And believe it or not, that lights up everything in here. The only thing I need to do is get those screened out windows. So, or the blacked out windows so you can't see inside while I'm, you know, with the hookers. Oh, I'm by myself. Don't want nobody seeing that. Scary. All right, now here is one of the only few things that we bought. And we bought this off of eBay. It's a little bent there, but I didn't open it up all the way. What it is, it's a barbecue stand. And you can put your utensils here or start cutting vegetables up. Has a holder over here. Put your barbecue utensils. And here we bought this. Also, it's a gas one. A lot of these boondockers and campers are using it. And it uses propane or butane. Or I say butana. So that is one of the only things we bought. So we bought that. in this stand. And everything else we've had from camping from all the years we've been married. Been married to this broad a long time. And it didn't cost too much. So as I mentioned, I have the table with the barbecue stand. What's good about that is now I could, although doing a lot of bar hopping and everything else, but I like to do some of my own cooking. I love to cook Italian food. So now I'm going to start making some shrimp scampi with prosciutto, some rigatoni. You know what I mean? So we're going to give it a lot, all right? And give it a lot of shot at, cooking here. Because I'm a darn good cook from what everybody tells me. Unless they're just being nice, at least they don't have to cook and they're making me, they're using me. All right, so let me show you the rest of the van. All right, so in this bag also is extra sleeping bags. This is a hammock guy. You go from tree to tree, you're hanging from a hammock. I'm gonna put the wife in there and hang her from the hammock. I also have this, and this is binoculars. Just in case anybody doesn't know, these are millennials these days. These are binoculars. Not sure if you millennials even know how to use it, but take it out, you look through there. And the reason why I got that is because I have all these groupies following me, and they tell me I'm hot, and you know what? I know it. I'm not bad for a 50-year-old man. But hey, they say, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Alright. Well, alright, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the 3-part series of turning a minivan into a stealth minivan. Less than $50 altogether. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed it. What I'm going to do now at the end here, put a little music monologue with pictures from beginning to end. And as I mentioned, I'm going to do probably one more video before my surgery. And then if I can't do it before the surgery, I'll do something after surgery, show my scars, show the blood, everything like that, you know what I mean? Alright, everyone, so thank you very much for participating in Mortician 2 More Living. And I hope you enjoyed that episode, and more to come in the future. Alright, everybody, if I don't get to see you soon, you'll see me later. Love you. Ciao, ciao.